We're merging right now with Busy Phillips. First of all, it's so great to see you, Busy. How are you?
You too. It's been too long, I feel like.
Well, we had sat together. She's filled in for Kelly Ripa many times.
Yes.
We've known each other over the years. And you guys, you picked up and you actually made. So there was an article in the paper we were talking about here that so many families and so many people just decided to move. They just said, I'm going to a new place with sort of a restart. Your family decided to do that too.
We did it.
You did it. You're done.
We're done. We did it. We're in New York now.
So you ended up in New York, New York City.
Yeah.
Why did you end up in New York? Many people would have thought that's crazy to go into New York City during the pandemic.
I know. Well, listen, I lived in Los Angeles for 23 years. It's been my home. I went to college there. I had my kids there. We had our home that we purchased 15 years ago. And I don't know how to explain it other than pandemic brain just did a number on everyone. And when the fires started in Los Angeles in September of last year, so September 2020, I couldn't breathe. I was coughing a lot. My older kid has asthma, and we were looking for a place to go outside of the city, and we couldn't find anywhere close by that would give us relief. So we were looking on just like Airbnb and, all the rental sites. And because so many people had left New York City, there was a lot of availability. And so we thought
there were some deals.
And so we thought, well, we'll just go for 3 weeks and just be there for 3 weeks and see how it is. And then Tina Fey called me week 2 and offered me this TV show job that started filming.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it was like crazy.
Don't just throw that out there and expect me not
casual.
to stop.
Very casual.
So
Casual, guys.
just so I understand, Busy Phillips is on. This is called Girls5eva. It's streaming on Peacock. This is the series we're going to get to, but I just need to hone in. So you come to New York with the family. Week 2 of your 3-week hiatus in New York.
Yes.
Tina Fey calls and offers you a job?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait,
Listen, Ryan, I'm super lucky that Tina has me in her phone.
That's amazing.
Because
the timing of that.
Yeah.
The timing of it was wild. And she had DM'd me on Instagram and said, wait, why are you guys in New York? And I was like, it's a really long story, Tina. I don't know what's happening. We're just here. We're here for a bit because.
So if you weren't in New York, would she not have made the same?
No, because
all right.
Because
it was
of
meant
the
to be.
Yeah, because of the pandemic and because, she knew we've been friends for a long time. She executive produced my late night talk show.
That's right.
I've worked with her. I was on Kimmy Schmidt. I worked with her on another pilot that didn't end up going. So we've known each other a long time now and worked together several times. And because she knew my life was so enmeshed in Los Angeles with my kids and because
she wasn't even going to tempt you.
Wasn't even going to tempt me with the offer. But then here I was, and she was like, oh my God, do you know we have this show? We've always wanted you for this one part. I wasn't going to even bring it to you. And then here you are. Do you want to just stay? And I mean, I fell on the floor. I was like, yeah.
But again, it's all part of the master plan.
Wow,
like you were
I love
inspired
that
to make the
story.
move. So, all right, now let's talk about this. It's now streaming on Peacock. It got me thinking, we're talking about it's an all-female group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had a big hit. And I started thinking about female groups that I played over the years that had a big hit. And then I lost track of them. And one of those songs that stood out to me, and I thought for sure they went on to do a lot of things, was this song. Remember this song? Yeah. So we all know the song, but who was it?
I don't know.
702.
But I was thinking it was Destiny's Child.
Me too. I thought it was Destiny's Child.
It's 702. Now, I would have never in a million
702.
years guessed that that's 702. And so I don't know if 702 was the inspiration for Girls5eva. But
Well, I think that there's a lot of groups that, especially in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, that were manufactured, put together, Ryan, competition shows,
yes,
Yeah.
they're everywhere.
And then, they have a hit. They've got their one album under contract, and then they don't get, and then it ends, and then it's over.
Yeah.
And they try to do, and they all go different ways and try to do different. Some people try to continue solo careers. Some people try to parlay it into acting. Some people start a shoe line, like people do all different kinds of things.
And you're playing a character that wants to be this influencer. It's got the podcast. Who did you think about? I'm sure all kinds of inspiration, but were you thinking of different artists that we might know of when you were formulating?
The woman that I play is named Summer, and she really has been kind of holding on to the past. She married a boy that was in a boy band in the 90s, who's played by Andrew Rannells.
Right.
Who's incredible. And she's just sort of, she's tried out for the Housewives. She says in the,
it is a reality show, actually. This is a docu-series about these women. Girls5eva. We know you're in New York because you can hear sirens every 4 minutes, right?
Sorry.
No, don't worry. A Peacock original. Check it out. Busy, I want to see you soon, and I miss you, and thank you for being so lovely all the time, and I'm happy that you made that decision and that Tina called. That's awesome.
I mean, it is sort of like kismet. Also, Ryan, I do want to say this. I just found this out yesterday doing press for the show. They are going to drop an album, Girls5eva. We recorded the songs. Yeah, well, we recorded the songs. Listen, Sarah Bareilles.
Oh, it's right. You have real talent. Right,
Goldsberry, who has a Tony and a Grammy, Renee. Me and Paula Powell, who are hanging in there with our voices, but doing our best. But we recorded like full-length versions of a lot of the ridiculous songs, like Dream Girlfriends, and they're going to release the full tracks.
And you just found out yesterday. They tricked you into it.
I found out yesterday. Well, I was excited to be in a recording studio with Sarah Bareilles and Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Sarah's so I mean, she's Broadway as well, so talented.
Yeah. No, she's beyond, and the sweetest, and also this is the first time she's ever done television acting, and she's amazing.
She's good at all of it.
She's good at everything she does, and she's the sweetest.
Well, that's the thing. If she weren't nice, it'd be frustrating. But she's so lovely that
I love her.
You can't wish. You just want more and more for her. She's just the best. All right, we'll let you go. Thanks, Busy. Good to see you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Busy Phillips, everybody.